Two movies, two unlikely couples, one question, which one is better? No Hard Feelings is a 2023 comedy starring Jennifer Lawrence as a down-on-her-luck Uber driver who agrees to date the son of two helicopter parents in exchange for a new car. She's Out of My League is a 2010 comedy starring Jay Baruchel as a nerdy accountant who falls in love with a supermodel. Both movies have a similar premise. An unlikely couple falls in love despite their differences. But No Hard Feelings takes a more grounded approach, while She's Out of My League is more fantastical. On paper, She's Out of My League seems like the winner. But is it really the better movie? She's Out of My League is a classic fish-out-of-water rom-com that was released in 2010, and the movie received mixed critical reviews but garnered a dedicated fanbase. While it didn't break box office records, it found success with its humorous take on self-esteem and societal expectations within relationships. The movie has an audience score of 59% on Rotten Tomatoes and grossed over $49 million worldwide. The story follows Danny, a nerd who is completely out of his league with Kate, a supermodel. But Danny is also charming and funny, and Kate eventually sees him for the great guy that he is. The movie is a fun and heartwarming story about love overcoming all odds. She's Out of My League remains a beloved gem among romantic comedies, resonating with audiences for its relatable characters and memorable moments. It's a movie that audiences of all ages can enjoy, and it's a reminder that love can happen to anyone, regardless of their social status or appearance. No Hard Feelings is a more recent character-driven romantic comedy that has received positive reviews from critics and audiences alike. The movie follows Maddie, a struggling Uber driver, and Percy, a teenage boy who is hired to date her to help him come out of his shell. The two develop a genuine friendship, but Maddie must also navigate the ethical implications of her relationship with him. The movie has not yet broken any records, but it has grossed over $87 million worldwide and has an audience score of 86% on Rotten Tomatoes. It is a more thoughtful and realistic take on the rom-com genre, and it deals with complex issues such as class differences, generational gaps, and the ethics of dating a minor. While it is still early in its release, No Hard Feelings has the potential to be a sleeper hit. It is a well-made movie with complex characters and a thought-provoking story. It is a movie that audiences of all ages can enjoy, and it is a reminder that love can come in unexpected places. So, which movie is better? It depends on what you're looking for in a romantic comedy. If you want a more grounded and character-driven story, then No Hard Feelings is the better choice. If you want a more fantastical and comedic story, then She's Out of My League is the better choice. Ultimately, both movies are enjoyable in their own way. It really comes down to personal preference. I prefer No Hard Feelings. I think it has a more realistic and relatable story, and the characters are more well-developed. I also appreciate the fact that the movie doesn't rely on cheap jokes or stereotypes. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? Which movie do you prefer?